Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have yet another weekly installment of this Disneyland 70th anniversary series of point of view videos. This is Soarin' Around the World. It's a California adventure. It's 7 minutes long. It was released with a bunch of others, about 16 total, not counting the two that were released on May 4th for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and Rise of the Resistance. That means there's about a total of 18 as far as I last checked, unless they've added more since, I don't know. But on the 17th of July, they released a bunch of these walkthrough videos. Basically, it lets you explore different parts of the parks, I should say, Disneyland Resort and the California Adventure Disneyland Resort. And you get to see what it's like to walk through certain lands, like just down Main Street or Cars Land, or what it's like to sit in a seat of a popular ride like Pirates of the Caribbean or Haunted Mansion or like classics like that, or newer ones like I said, Rise of the Resistance or Pixar Pal Around, something that many people swear they will never go on, just due to heights, and also Soarin' Around the World, which used to be Soarin' Around California. Yeah, it sounds weird that around would have been used in that, but it doesn't matter. It used to be just over California, and some people are still sore that it's been changed to the rest of the world. It makes its appearance, it returns every so often. Sometimes they'll just swap out the movie. And that's what essentially Soarin' Around the World is. If you don't already know, it is a giant video. You sit in a chair suspended above the floor, a series of 3 rows, and you watch a gigantic screen, kind of like the Sphere in Las Vegas, but much smaller and not as high resolution, but still it gives you the sensation. Your peripheral vision is completely filled, depending on how good your seat is, and you do get the best seat in the house for this version of the ride. You sitting there, and suddenly you're soaring through the sky over different lands, the Arctic, Africa, China, just everywhere, including, well, finishing off at the Disneyland Resort itself at the very end. Drops you back in. So it's a good fun adventure, but it's also a little upsetting for a number of people who might be afraid of heights. And yeah, sure, I don't have too bad of a problem with heights. But even to this day, there's a bit of a tingle just having my feet leave the floor, and I'm just suspended in a cage, basically a chair, with just a seatbelt, and that's, yeah. But hey, you forget your worries after a while when suddenly you're bombarded with these beautiful images from around the world, scents, whether it's the ocean below or the fields of lavender or the jungles of the savannah in Africa, just all sorts of different places around the world, and you never have to leave your seat. In this case, though, you never have to leave your seat at home to go around the world. So, if any of you who've been to Disneyland before or have never been to Disneyland, this is a neat introduction into what it's like to be on this ride without losing your lunch. There's a number of people who will not go on Guardians of the Galaxy or Tower of Terror back in Florida. They won't go on Pixar Pal Around, which is a giant Ferris wheel, some of which those cars swing, and some will not go on Soarin' because of the motion sickness. Completely understandable. You still might feel motion sickness when you when you watch this, I should say, but this is probably your safest bet. Keep a bucket by the couch if you feel like it, or however you watch it. But put it on a giant 4K screen TV and get real close. You might get the sensation, or just put the phone right up against your face. Or get one of the VR goggles and throw the phone in there. Might be an option. Unless they have Disney Plus and some of the VR goggles that they have out these days. I have no idea. I do not have one. Send me one, please. Various companies who make those things, and I will try it out. I'll watch Disney Plus on that. I will. So yeah, this is one of a series. I'm looking forward to doing this. I do this every Sunday. It gives me a nice little quick and easy refresher to get something done real quick over the weekend. This is like 7 minutes long. Yeah, 7 minutes long. Each of them are no more than 9-10 minutes long at the very most. Some are 2-3 minutes long. So I say definitely check this out if you're missing Disneyland, if you haven't been there in a while, or if you just want to go back, you're just there this weekend, yeah, just go back while you're at home, relive it. And there's no lines, by the way, no lines. Or if you've never been to Disneyland, this is a nice little introduction, along with so many other 18 different videos that will give you a real world experience. Well, sorry, not a real world experience, because there's no people. And like I said, no lines. So it's not really like a real experience at Disneyland, because people will be there. And they'll be in line. It's just the way it works. But yeah, that's why it's so popular. This is my Disneyland shirt, Disneyland Records, actually. I already filmed this video already, and I had to redo it because I did not have this shirt on. I'm very particular about making sure I wear this same shirt for each one of these episodes, all the way through October. The rest of the episodes get my normal black shirt, unless I feel like something else is well-themed with whatever apparel I have in my closet. In this case, I redid it, but I've already picked tomorrow's episode, which is kind of important. It's number 93, 93 on my list. If you don't know how these work, I randomly, through a number selector, randomly pick a number that I don't know what that number is on a spreadsheet that I reference. And on the spreadsheet, that number corresponds to something on Disney Plus that I have not watched yet. And for my 2100th episode, this series is legal is old enough to drink 100 times over. 2100th episode is number 93, which is Oklahoma City bombing, One Day in America. The One Day in America series basically takes on real world historic events and breaks it down into the act, the manhunt, and the justice that's involved in this process. They did it with JFK's assassination, and I think they might have MLK as well. I don't know. There's a few, but they usually just are 3-part series. So yeah, I already picked it. It would have been so much more dramatic if I didn't have to redo it because of my shirt. But I'm picky. So, yeah, it's not exactly the most uplifting story to watch or to celebrate the 2100th episode. But hey, what are you going to do? I only have maybe 100 episodes left, 100 things to watch on Disney Plus so far. I mean, more will be added next quarter when I reset the list. But we're going to be down really low. We might just make it to the end of the year. We probably will. But we'll see. We'll see. So tomorrow is Oklahoma City bombing, One Day in America on the next Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.